Look, the car even comes with a fresh detail.
Yeah, this is all inclusive. This is probably about $500. You get it for free. You get me with it for a night.
Well, congratulations guys, because in the last video I mentioned if that video had reached 2,000 likes that we would do something pretty cool. And that thing we plan on doing is bringing Mach Uno back to life and actually back to the house. So Tyler's 2004 Mustang Mach 1 here is no stranger to the channel. It's been on multiple times, and you guys probably saw the video where we actually took this to Mako for a $900 Mako paint job. And the car's dirty right now, but this thing came out amazing. Typically people would hear Mako and absolutely run, but I must say for just a simple $900 you cannot complain whatsoever with how well it turned out. So the car got the paint job, and then we brought it back to Tyler's garage, and then we installed lowering springs, and then he actually got these deep dish Mach 1 rep wheels, which look incredible by the way. Slap those things on and you just have that good old classic new edge look right there, and that is by far like the prettiest new edge look. I don't even care. Terminator Cobras with CCWs is fat, don't get me wrong, but when it comes to a factory look though, this by far is the best. So with all good news tends to come some bad news. I hope you're ready for this, so buckle up. I'm a little sad still. We came by Tyler's in the last video and brought out his 2022 Mustang Mach 1 handling pack, also known as Jaeger. I drove it around and stuff, ripped on it a little bit, and I also mentioned that Tyler has decided to say goodbye and he's planning to part ways with the car, which I can't really blame him because, you know, things are really expensive these days. And considering a car at that caliber to where, you know, he's not even able to bring it out much, it doesn't really make sense for him to keep it. And that's coming from somebody that loves cars, that has probably too many, but I totally understand where he's coming from because he wants to buy a house. He wants to save more money a month, and I cannot blame him whatsoever. Interest rates and car prices on a Mach 1 handling pack are not cheap at all. Is it good news? Is it bad news? I think it's a responsible move, but the cool thing is him and I kind of talked today, and we are going to bring Mach Uno back to life. And I know in the past it has been on the channel, off the channel, on the channel again, off the channel again. Not only is Mach Uno gonna get modifications, get that thing looking sick, it is coming back to my house. Well, Tyler knows that I have a vision, and if I wake up every morning and I go out to the 24, the Mach 1, Lucifer, or Karma C7, and I see a new edge Mach 1 that I'm already foaming at the mouth for, he knows that I'm going to be driven to get him to be driven to finish this car and to make it sick. Considering I have the perfect spot for it, and that will give him a reason to come on out and film with me and make that car awesome, I think it just makes sense to keep it at the house and to build up Mach Uno. But other than the new paint job, the Mach 1 deep dish rep wheels, the lowering springs, we did attempt to do one last modification that the car desperately needed, and that was removing the factory H-pipe for an X-pipe. That doesn't necessarily mean that all modifications and attempts go to plan, because this one certainly didn't. A bolt actually snapped off, and now we have to take it to a shop to get it drilled out, probably retapped, and yeah, not the fun stuff. I mean, this thing is from 2004, so there's no real telling as to when or if that mid pipe was ever removed or replaced. And of course that snap bolt does kind of throw a wrench in the plans, because now we have to get the car towed somewhere because the exhaust is actually currently hanging. Realistically though, as soon as that exhaust is repaired, we have a beautiful foundation that is again going to be living at the house, and Mach Uno is going to be on the channel, guys. Like, this is so exciting to me because one, I get to make my friend's car absolutely sick, and two, I get to jump back into a new edge with my new edge fans that absolutely love these cars. And overall, I'm just really excited to see what we can do with this thing. Oh, he's styling. Oh, he's styling. That's the first time I've seen the new daily. No wonder why he's selling the Mach. Look at this freaking Pro Mod. Missing a center cap though. Oh, I would take that over Jaeger all day, every day. Oh my God. When did this upgrade happen? Oh, yo, let me get that Lipton though. Yeah. You're not going to drink that in front of me. I am. Okay. Have I ever told you I hate you?
Yeah. Smells like squirrel shit in there.
What do we tell them?
2,000 likes and we're going to crank this hoe up.
This car will get done. It will be nice. There will be merch. It is going to be the new edge of the channel to fill that void. You know, if you ever want to come and get your fix with the S650, the S550, you can't be trusted with Lucifer.
I'll drop the Nissan off to you. I owe my life to this car. Probably could have died in it, but it like kept me out of a ditch for some reason.
Uno has such good potential. Like, it really does. I mean, look how sick this freaking thing looks right now, dude. Like, bend down and
all right, no,
good proper wash, a good buff, you know, some air in the left rear
the
tire.
tires.
I don't know what that's about.
I deflated them so they didn't get dry rotted.
Oh, is that what you did?
We're gonna go with that.
you deflated one?
Yeah, just one.
The engine needs a full tune-up. It needs a coolant flush, oil change, spark plugs, potentially coil packs. I don't know if I told you this, but I have a brand new Mach 1 lip in my garage. I don't even know what that's from. Why did I buy that? Was it for this car at the time?
Yeah, it was for this car. I bought it. You remember these? These came right off the Termi.
Dang, those are from the Terminator. I think we'll do the clear corners in this too because it looks so much better, but that is kind of crazy. I'm surprised this thing hasn't been robbed
My
yet.
needle nose are sitting back here. I've been looking for them for a year.
Like, exhaust is fixed. It's running. Tune-up's done. What do you want to do with it?
Realistically, Yodi swap down the road, Termi swap. Realistically, I just want it on the road and driving. You know, if I'm not going to have Jaeger anymore, I'm going to need something in the meantime. Not even a mod, but tint.
Oh yeah, Steve, we need you again, my friend. We have another fishbowl here. I just put the message out. I think he got it by carrier pigeon. Look at the rear deep dish. I mean, God.
I mean, they're flat, but
I zoomed in on the flat one.
Me and Derek went to the beach and got these for $350. So, wheels and tires. You can't really beat that.
I can see every gray on your beard.
Do I look jacked though?
We got the good news out of the way. I know a lot of you are stoked on that, and if you are, 2,000 likes right now. The like squad, the DBP squad, y'all have been crushing it these past couple videos. Honestly, it's been amazing. It's given me a lot of opportunity, but unfortunately, we have to move on from the good news. And again, we kind of briefly touched over Jaeger situation here.
Can't think of too much better options for Mustangs, but I drive it once a weekend, if that. I pay $780 a month, almost $200 in insurance. I'm paying almost $1,000 a month for a garage.
You're paying
clean.
$1,000. Add gas into the equation. You're paying $1,000.
So I'm paying $1,000 a month for something that I drive maybe once a weekend. I could keep it and suck it up, but it deserves a lot more than just sitting in the garage. So I think somebody on the channel might really get something, you know, get something out of that more than I can give it right now. And I really need to focus on that. And with the money spent just paying to have that car,
that thing could be done up for sure.
Yeah, so I mean, the blessing and the curse thinking about it. You know, Derek moved, so now I have nobody to ride Machs with.
Damn, you're gonna make me cry, bro. Chill. Should I move
lame.
back in? You have an apartment available? Preferably not the 3rd floor because it reminds me of the egg that fell.
Might not want to come back here. Just paying a lot of money. The car deserves more than just sitting there, especially for the amount of money that I am paying. Don't want to see it go, but also don't want to just see it sit there.
Well, there she is. Good old Jaeger. Why is it parked so crooked?
I don't know, Derek. Why is it parked so crooked?
I didn't park this. We appreciate just how good the Mach 1 handling pack looks compared to a stock S650, dude. This thing looks so bummy right now, but that's gonna change. If you're not subscribed to the channel, and this is you on the screen right here in the non-percentile, subscribe right now. Y'all been crushing it. Jaeger looks freaking nasty, dude. Oh my God.
Minus this blunt wrap you ran over yesterday. Holy shit.
There's no way that's a backwoods.
This is a fucking backwood, bro.
That's a leaf.
Shit in my ass.
Did you just lick that?
No, hell no. No, maybe.
You obviously know Jaeger, the 2022 Mustang Mach 1 handling pack in probably, arguably, one of the best colors Ford has ever released. This is the Fighter Jet Gray. Kind of hurts my heart a little bit because I bought Maverick, my Grabber Blue 22, and then Tyler just randomly, yo, I got an itch. I want one of those. And he's always been a Mustang guy, clearly. You know, he's had Mach Uno since high school. When he told me that he wanted one, I was like, no way. Sure as shit, that Scat Pack, he was on the phone with the dealership that had this car. The dealership really wanted the Scat Pack. They ended up selling that, by the way. It was, dude, they got screwed on that car.
Screwed,
I don't
bro.
know what they were thinking, but hey. The dealership was like, yo, we want the Scat Pack. We'll even send the Mach 1 on the truck, load up your Scat Pack. You take the Mach 1, and then, like, we'll do all that other BS. So it worked out incredibly perfect. Like, he picked this thing up, and, you know, he kind of did a lot of the similar mods that Maverick has done, and that's the beautiful thing about this, which you're gonna see in the Facebook listing. It's gonna be in the description. I'm gonna list this for sale for him. Not only has like full tint, but it does have the most pain in the ass modification already done. Car is equipped with Cook's 1 7/8 long tube high flow cat headers. It's a blessing because that's like an $850 install. The headers are like $2,000. I know a lot of people are like, oh, modifications don't add value. Well, if you're buying a handling pack Mach 1, you're not buying it to drive to the grocery store. The long tube headers from Cook's are already done, and it's actually matched up with a Steeda H-pipe. Sounds insane. We're gonna drive it here in a little bit. It sounds incredible. Another awesome thing, actually, that I totally forgot Tyler already did, but he has the Michelin 4S's, which are an absolute must because they come with the Cup 2s, as you may know. The Cup 2s are not a friendly highway tire, a friendly daily driver tire at all. They're insanely good. They're grippy. They're really expensive. I remember when I picked up my Mach 1, it did come with the Cup 2s. It had 200 miles on the car, I believe. And I remember driving home 6.5 hours from North Carolina, and it was a mess. It was all over the road. The reason why I bring this up is because after people are done using the Cup 2s, such as myself, you don't typically go spend the money for more Cup 2s because, one, they are freaking pricey. But for obvious reasons, they're not a good daily driving tire. You get the Michelin 4S's, which Tyler already has. $2,000 for tires. Ask me how I know. 5% tint all around with 35% on the windshield. The factory catback with the factory exhaust does work, and it is future-proof fixed. One of the main issues with these cars is when you start throwing on aftermarket exhaust, what happens is if that exhaust just shifts that much towards the rear end of the car, which isn't a lot, the wiring harness on the passenger side tends to get jammed against the body, and after you're driving and all the vibrations, the up and down on the suspension, it will wear out that wiring harness, cut right through it, and the electronics will not work for the actuators, but that is all fixed. Thanks to our friend Dakota, he hooked it up. Into the interior though, you know, your standard handling pack Mach. The orange accent seats, as you can see there, not the Recaros, but they are heated and cooled, so that's always a plus in some people's eyes. And then you got the WeatherTech floor mats, which, you know, I might steal. If you come and pick this car up and they're gone, don't ask questions. The shifter is factory, but the steering wheel is pretty fire. He has that like little C8 style steering wheel with the matching orange stripe at the top, and if that's gone as well, don't ask questions. Do you have anything under the hood done?
Yeah.
What do you
catch can and
struts.
Do you have
a catch can on this? The car is currently sitting at 10.2 thousand miles, so this thing, it's a baby, man. We'll pop this hood.
Bruh.
Another modification that's already done to the car that I probably will steal. He has the Steeda aftermarket clutch spring installed, so the clutch does have a heavier feel, way better than the factory. Trust me, I hate my factory clutch spring. And if you put it into the trees, you can get pulled out with this nice orange accent tow hook that matches the pinstripes on the Fighter Jet Gray. Also, another thing that might go missing, Tyler, those hood struts, because mine does not have them. Has aftermarket hood struts, and check that out. He has a J&L catch can right there. Did that come with the car?
It came with the car.
Did it? Okay, so someone put that on. I didn't even know you had a J&L. Might take that one too. To be honest, it doesn't get much better than this. This is everything that you need. How much were you actually looking to get for this?
So I shopped around doing a little bit of research. For one, there's barely any of these for sale, at least on our side of town. Between the miles, things done to it, I'm seeing a fair price around 56, best offer. I honestly think that's a really good price considering I've seen simple handling packs without stuff even done to it for like 59 on there, or you're getting non-handling packs for 52. I feel like 56 with everything that's done, best offer, is really good price for this car.
He also has this extremely rare 1 of 1. This thing is worth at least 20 G's, I think, right now on eBay. As you can see, it says Mach 1, and my Peasant S650 doesn't even have that. There's not another one like it, so add another 20K. So what? Yeah. 70,000. Let's cut him a deal.
Think about it. On the steering wheel, it says Mach 1 on there too. You know, 1 of 1.
1 of 1. I say 75. Take it or leave it. I need to get this, and I wonder if they make one for the S650 because I'm in shambles between picking the key for the Mach and the S650 because of the same freaking key fob. I will have the full listing for the Mach 1 in the description of this video. It will be a Facebook Marketplace listing. If you are in the market for the perfect Mach 1 handling pack and Fighter Jet Gray, Tremec 6-speed, long tube headers, the whole 9 that you really need for the perfect NA setup, then Jaeger right here is one for you. And if you come and buy it, I'll obviously come film the transaction. I'll bring Maverick and stuff and give it one last hoorah. It was a fun run with the car.
It was fun.
It was cool. Well, guys, this is it. It's gonna be the last time we drive Jaeger, and if I were to guess, this thing is probably going to sell pretty quick because it's just so much car at a great price. And let's be honest, the Fighter Jet Gray with the orange accents, it just looks killer too. I'm definitely going to miss this car. And fun fact is, when I was looking for a Mach 1 and, you know, that whole idea came into play, I was looking for this exact car. I could not find a Fighter Jet, but my buddy Clay hit me up and he was like, yo, I have a Grabber Blue one. And you know me with my Grabber Blue, I could not pass that down and made that happen. But take her for one last drive. I'll show you guys that, you know, may be interested in buying this car, just how nice she really is, because this thing, Sounds incredible too. I really do like the long tube headers with the H-pipe. Give you some rev matches. So we'll go to 4th, 3rd, 2nd. She's ready to party. Oh my God. Yeah, the turning radius on this car though, it sucks if you were wondering. It is absolutely horrible. I'm gonna miss this freaking car, man. This is just such a cool car, and the fact that he got it like backing me up was just the icing on the cake. When you witnessed me go get Maverick, I know a lot of you were stoked, but like 2 videos afterwards, we had a freaking truck come drop off Jaeger. I know for an absolute fact that that blew many of y'all's mind, because it blew my mind. But now she's on her way out, and you know, unfortunately, that's just how life goes, man. These things can always be replaced. You can always get another one down the line. What I think Tyler's doing is honestly very, very smart, and that's from somebody, you know, that could portray their life as being super irresponsible, because I have so many vehicles. But a lot of people just forget to understand that, like, yes, I have a lot of vehicles and I spend a lot of money a month on vehicles, but I also make money with the vehicle. In Tyler's situation, that's not necessarily the case, and that's exactly why, you know, I agree with him getting rid of this. He wants to get like a 48 motorcycle and just putter around on that for a little bit while, you know, investing money into Mach Uno and saving money. At the end of the day, it doesn't matter who you are. $1,000 is $1,000 a month. Like $1,000 is a lot of money. I mean, hell, for my Mach 1 and my 24 GT, I'm paying $1,500 a month, but I at least get to make money with those vehicles, you know? I make money with the vehicles, and I also get a huge tax break with the vehicles, so that makes sense for me. This car drives so well, man. So freaking well. Also, if you're the company of this steering wheel and or these custom badges for the cars, please reach out to me. I want to work with you. I need this steering wheel with the grabber blue stripe, and I want the Mach 1 patches, like the stick-ons to the airbag. That looks so good. That's how they should have come from the factory. I don't understand it, but what a gorgeous freaking day, man. What is going on here? You see that dude laying in the grass with the umbrella? This might come off as pretty cruel, but I'll never feel bad for somebody young that is literally laying on the side of the road under an umbrella when he could be walking the streets and walking neighborhoods asking people if they need sticks or leaves picked up for some spare money. Because personally, if he came to my house and he was like, look, man, here's my situation, could you spare a few bucks? I'd be like, look, there's a bunch of leaves in the back. If you could bag those up for me, here's 50 bucks. Here's $100. That's the problem with today's day and age, man. Everybody is lazy. Everybody thinks they're entitled to shit, and nobody wants to work for anything anymore. Little TED Talk with Derek there. I'm gonna drop this subject before it gets a little ugly, because I have a lot to say, but we're just gonna move on and enjoy Jaeger. Fuck you if you're lazy. I don't know, guys. I might bail out right now. I might just convince him and be a horrible friend and just be like, look, you need this car. The car doesn't need you. You need it. Just have him bail out of this whole decision on selling Jaeger, and have him continue spending a ton of money a month when he doesn't use the car, just so, you know, I can rip on it. I'm gonna stop and get me a drink. Skirt. One of my viewers, please come by this. This would be so sick to see, you know, updates on it as time goes on. And don't tell him, but I'm stealing these. He doesn't know it yet, but this is his payment. So I'm just gonna steal them. I am straight up committing a crime right now. He's not gonna know until he watches this video, but Tyler, if these are gone, it's because they fit in the S650, and this is your payment, okay? This is your payment. It could be worse. I might take these WeatherTechs, so I'd be quiet. If y'all don't know, now you know. These are probably the best. Tyler, I'm sorry. I know I'm just abusing your car right now. I'm drinking in it. You know, I stole your little cup holder thingies, or whatever the hell they're called. Oh my God. Rainbow sherbet, dear baby Lord Jesus. You know when you taste something for the first time and you reevaluate your whole life? That's exactly what this just did to me. All this Mach 1 talk, guys, I'm actually heading to Mexico this weekend. We're bringing the 10-speed and we're bringing Maverick. We're gonna get some runs in. And if you're still watching this video currently, I'm gonna go ahead and leak that I am picking up another peasant drag pack. I'm also selling every single wheel and tire setup that I have for Lucifer to Jordan for his Boss 302. So the whole SVE street package package, and the SVE with the Mickey Thompsons on the rear are going to Jordan. The reason I'm doing that is because one, Jordan's helping me out, and two, I want another peasant drag pack because we're gonna need it. What a good way to end our day here. Last drive in Jaeger. With every good news, there's bad news, and with every bad news, there's good news. It's just on how you make it, and honestly, having Mach Uno like in the mix of things will be so sick because we're gonna have every single criteria covered when it comes to Mustangs on the channel. We're gonna have Uno the New Edge, Lucifer the S197, Maverick the S550, and Apex the S650, and a little bonus, we have Karma the C7. But in the meantime, we are gonna see if my new modification fits the S650. I wish I could see his reaction when he watches this video, because I know he's tapping into this video for sure. Fingers crossed, ladies and gentlemen. Here we go. Oh, we're golden. I can already tell you right now. Sucker. This is too funny. Oh, perfect fit. Appreciate you, Tyler. Thank you for your contribution to the YouTube channel and Apex. Can't wait to get this thing back to the house. That should be pretty soon. I know he's gonna jump on it this week to get it mechanically sound so we can at least drive it to the house. And then once it's there, you know, we have the garage. And I'm gonna finish up the garage. I'm gonna get the lighting put in. I'm gonna paint the walls and work on getting that frickin' lift done. If you haven't noticed, but the videos lately have just been doing so well, and the support just means the world. So again, if you're not subscribed to the channel and that is you on the screen, just freaking subscribe, man. It is free. Click that subscribe button down below and then click the bell notification and click all notifications. And all I ask is just tap in when I post a video, and you know, if you want to support the channel even further, buy some merchandise. And we have a brand new 004 shirt dropping very shortly. By far is the best shirt I have ever dropped in my life because I got a new graphic designer and he's in Indonesia and he is absolutely fire, so we're taking care of him, we're paying him well, and you know, he's getting us insane designs, so I am more than happy to do that. Let's test out this little holder real quick though. See what we're... Ooh! Ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to introduce my new best friend, the VTOMan Flash Speed 1000. This is going to be a full mobile power station, and this thing actually saved my ass. I know you guys like the little tech reviews here on the channel, and I love doing them, and I'll tell you what, VTOMan sent out this Flash Speed 1000. Tuesday night, no joke, I lost power here at the house. We are having some neighborhood transformer issue to where every time it rains, transformer blows like their fuse or whatever, and we lose power for like 6 to 7 hours at a time. I've actually always wanted one of these things because you can never go wrong with having somewhat of a mobile generator, but in this case, it's electric, so it is silent. As I was mentioning about Tuesday, I really needed this thing because I was not skipping a Wednesday upload. We've been on a roll lately. I can't thank y'all enough for that, by the way. So missing out on a Wednesday's video was not an option, so I kind of did open it, used it. It worked amazing. Had to rewrap it for you guys. You can obviously see you have 3 outlets here. You have USB-C, you have USB. It even has a frickin' flashlight on there. It's pretty bright. They even include a USB-C and a regular USB to USB-C and your charging cable. And the fact that this power bank here can have a full charge of 100% in a little over an hour is crucial. Because Tuesday when I lost my power, I took my power strip that all my gadgets and stuff, my computer, my TV, my speakers, I took all of that. I plugged it into this outlet here, and then I plugged in my modem, and then I plugged in my router. I set it up right here, and I unplugged my main extension that controls all of my gadgets. I unplugged it out of the wall and I plugged it in here like so, and then you're gonna hold down the AC button and boom, we now have power. Just booted up. Click my button and the Macintosh is now firing up. And just like that, we have power to my whole editing rig. I'm not gonna go the extra step right now and plug in my modem and router because that was a mess in itself, but just take my word on it, it works. Powering my TV, my iMac, and my speakers. We are drawing 185 watts total. With us having a charge of 53%, you can see that is gonna give me exactly 2 hours worth of work time on this bad boy at 53%. Power my stuff up, got a video out to you guys, and the video did awesome, so thank you again. I highly recommend heading to the link in the description. Go get yourself the VTOMan Flash Speed 1000. You might be like myself and never know when you'll truly need it, and now I would probably travel on road trips with this thing. This will for sure always keep a full charge in this household because for some reason we just seem to keep losing power and they need to fix this issue. It's very annoying. And the fact that you can have this thing at a full charge in a little over an hour and you can get like 6 to 7 hours worth of work time out of it. Appreciate you, VTOMan, for sending this out. Another awesome product and product review here on the channel. The VTOMan Flash Speed 1000 is DBP approved. Appreciate y'all. I just got the S650 back to the house, and I actually came home to a package that was actually delivered from my hometown in Buffalo, New York, from Car Drawing Electronic Arts, and they actually hand paint, hand draw vehicles. And if I'm not mistaken, they actually hand painted Lucifer and Maverick in one photo. So we're gonna crank this thing open and take a look at it. There we go. Yo, this is sick. Guys, this is actually insane. Look at that. Bro, that's crazy. We got big man Lucifer up top here. We have Maverick down low. You guys are extremely talented. Looks like the stuff you'd see in Money, like the hologram stuff. Hold on, there's a cable. There's a switch. No freaking way. All right, hold on. I don't know what that did. Like, extremely talented. That's all paint. I never understand artists. It blows my mind, because if I were to try to do this, like, even the faces, that's crazy. This looks amazing, guys. I'm very stoked on this. This is most certainly going into the editing HQ / the office, because it is a really nice piece. And inside their box as well, they even have like a stand you can set up and set this somewhere. So that is really cool. It actually looks like if you hit up Car Drawings Electronic Arts on Instagram, and if you use the promo code DerekB 10%, you can get 10% off your own drawing. And it also looks like they're doing a little giveaway type deal, a little contest. So head to their Instagram, guys. Go show them some love. Shoot them a follow and hashtag DBP Squad on their post, because this is really freaking cool. I brought the painting inside, and then I actually flicked the switch, and check this out. That is so sick. We have the headlights, the fogs, headlights and fogs.